How wonderful it is that nobody need wait a single moment before starting to improve the world.
Welcome to the Orange County Community Foundation. Since it began more than 20 years ago, the foundation has been improving life in our little corner of Indiana, supporting the work of Orange County's charitable organizations and leading the way for community development.
The growing willingness to focus on specific causes, the food needs in Orange County, beautification in Orange County, developing economic growth. Orange County Community Foundation has become more focused and centralized in its efforts.
The Orange County Community Foundation impacts the community in so many ways, it's hard to narrow it down, really. I mean, it's a group that allows people to help their friends and neighbors with catastrophic illness, ensure that people of all ages aren't going hungry, and also giving for future generations for scholarships so that people can go to school and hopefully come back into the community and help in their own way. So it allows generous people here to give in ways that help not only today, but into the future and even after that they're no longer with us.
The big question is, what impact can we have? The goal is always to support as many efforts as possible, but then you have to look closer and say, where can we give key dollars and really make a difference instead of just scratching the surface?
Human greatness does not lie in wealth or power, but in character and goodness.
I think that one of the best examples of how the Community Foundation impacts the community is through the Youth Council, which I know we are one of the smaller counties in the state, but consistently have had one of the largest youth councils, and that's made up of young folks from all of our schools around the county. And they are people who are ready to give their time. They raise funds to help directly in the community. And more importantly, even I think, they teach philanthropy to even younger students, fourth graders, and help build that next generation of people who are going to be stepping up to fill their shoes one day. I really think the Youth Council is the most lasting legacy because that's a group that has such a big impact in the grant making that they do, and that's really fostering a love of community, I think, in those folks and teaching them that they can make a difference in the community in their own ways. And they're also reaching down to those younger students and teaching them how to give in their community. So I think that's a cycle that's just going to continue and continue through the years. The foundation does so much good work in the community that I am proud to be a part of it, even in a small way, to help. I mean, as we've discussed, that helping feed the hungry, helping send people to school, there are just so many examples. So to be able to lend a hand even in a small way is just such a gratifying experience.
Despite everything, I believe that people are really good at heart.
Something that I enjoy doing, and I've done it a couple of times now, that really leaves me feeling good is hosting the Golden Deeds ceremony that we do every year and reaching out to say thank you to some of the folks who make such a big impact here in the community and pat them on the back and give them a much-deserved day to be recognized. And these are people who everyone knows, everyone can tell you that they deserve that recognition, but the people who won't tell you that they need it are those givers themselves, because they just do it to help and they don't think it's any big deal, but they make such an impact. So really hosting that event and helping to recognize them is just always such an amazing experience. Our foundation, I think, will continue to grow, and that means helping more and more people. And what drives it is, even though we are such a small county and not the richest county by any means, a county that has consistently had some of the higher unemployment rates in the state. Folks who live here are just so generous, and they want to give, and I know we see so many benefits, so many barbecues, so many fundraisers that happen for causes around the county, and every time a new one comes online, you think, is this going to be sustainable? Is this going to keep diluting the same pool? But it doesn't. People just step up and they dig deep, and I think that as they do, the foundation is just going to continue to grow and touch more lives. The mission, I think, is always consistent. It expands from time to time. I know that we're always looking at new ways to help in the community and new opportunities out there. So I think that I have seen some change there, but of course that core mission always remains the same.
The Orange County Community Foundation came about and continues to thrive because of caring people who have dedicated themselves to helping others. Won't you join us in building a legacy of hope for good forever for Orange County?